To push the terrorists out. Tonight we are getting our first look on the ground at what's left behind after years of ISIS occupation. Our chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, is there.
The final push is on tonight to clear ISIS from what was its key stronghold, the city of Mosul. We were with U.S.-backed Iraqi troops on the front line. Their fire is not precise, but overwhelming enough to allow them to advance. Fairly close street fighting. We're on this rooftop here. They say that the ISIS military maybe 50 ahead maximum. Casualty rates among some Iraqi units are at World War II level. U.S. officials tell NBC News ISIS's hold on the city is down to less than half.
Where he allegedly visited a forum called Abduction 101, including threads titled Perfect Abduction Fantasy and Planning a Kidnapping. A former PhD student, Christensen has been charged in federal court with kidnapping and could face life in prison if convicted.
From the time she disappeared till the time the FBI first interviewed him, 3 days went by. Unfortunately, you can move a body a pretty good distance in 3 days.
A cruel fantasy, perhaps, that may have become a dreadful reality. Ron Mott, NBC News, Chicago.
Across the country, millions of people will be watching the skies over the next 24 hours. Fingers crossed the weather cooperates for barbecue, maybe a dip in the ocean or the pool, and of course, most importantly, for fireworks tomorrow night. So, what is in store? Here's NBC meteorologist Dylan Dreyer.
Good evening, Peter. Everyone excited for the fireworks, and most of the country is going to see pretty nice weather tomorrow evening. The western half of the country, nothing to worry about. Right through the middle, we could see some scattered showers and isolated storms from Minneapolis right down into Dallas, and into the southeast, we'll see spotty showers and storms as well. If you are traveling to get to any of these destinations, we will see most of our trouble areas from Minneapolis right down into northern Texas, where we do have some pockets of heavier rain within some of those heavier thunderstorms. Also back through Kentucky and into Tennessee, we could see areas of heavy rain as well. Then on Wednesday, still looking at that area across the Midwest, right down into Texas, and also the Mid-Atlantic region, where we could see some of our strongest storms, as much as 2 to 4 inches of rain possible if you get stuck in some of those heavier downpours. But again, the western half of the country looking good for Wednesday. Sunny and hot temperatures starting to build back in. Peter?
All right, there are reports of people getting seriously hurt in accidents involving fireworks, suffering severe burns, even amputations. NBC's Tom Costello tonight reports on that danger.
On this Independence Day Eve, close calls and horrific accidents across the country. In Houston, a two-alarm apartment fire touched off by fireworks. In Pennsylvania, a police chief lost part of his arm. And in Tacoma, Washington,
all my fingers blew off except for my pinky.
17-year-old Curtis Musevich lost most of his left hand last week. His chest and face covered in shrapnel wounds.
I didn't know that it was going to go off that fast. I knew I was doing something dangerous, but I didn't know it was going to go that fast. I thought it was going to at least have like
hand or a finger with that.
very easy.
I didn't really feel it because I was in shock.
In Colorado, 9-year-old Haley Sexton is still recovering from 2nd and 3rd degree burns she received last year.
It was just heartbreaking to see your child like that.
And it turns out sparklers in the hands of children are often the most dangerous, burning hot enough to melt metal.
The corrosion has ignited, which can result in very serious burns to the upper body, the airway, the face.
The expert advice tonight: forget the backyard fireworks and consider leaving it to the pros. Tom Costello, NBC News, Fairfax, Virginia.
Good reminder, be careful out there this weekend. Still ahead tonight, Maria Menounos, the entertainment TV host, revealing her private health battle. A brain tumor as her mother battles brain cancer. How Maria knew something was wrong. Also, supreme words of wisdom from a father to his son.
Yes, Gary, you shouldn't let me look at you while you do
You're part of what makes you. And 26 vitamins and minerals.
I was
Giving
covered
you the strength and energy
I smelled like
to
birthday
get
cake.
back to doing what you love. From the #1 doctor recommended brand, Ensure, always be you. Pain can really be a distraction. Pain is sometimes in my hands, right before performance especially.
Only Elite has a like my first pain for up to 12 hours for just one pill.
This is my pain, but I am stronger.
Elite, all day strong.
Oscar-winning Deli Fresh Hail has no added nitrates, nitrites, or artificial preservatives. Now it's good for us all, like those who love meat, those who prefer heat, and those who just love meat. Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh.
Sweet. The day after chemo might mean a trip back to the doctor's office, just for a shot. But why go back there when you can stay home with Neulasta Onpro?
Strong chemo can put you at risk of serious infection. Neulasta helps reduce infection risk by boosting your white blood cell count, which strengthens your immune system. In a key study, Neulasta reduced the risk of infection from 17% to 1%, a 94% decrease. Applied the day of chemo, Neulasta Onpro is designed to deliver Neulasta the next day. Neulasta is for certain cancer patients receiving strong chemotherapy. Do not take Neulasta if you're allergic to Neulasta or Neupogen, filgrastim. Ruptured spleen, sometimes fatal, as well as serious lung problems, allergic reactions, kidney injuries, and capillary leak syndrome have occurred. Report abdominal or shoulder tip pain, trouble breathing, or allergic reactions to your doctor right away. In patients with sickle cell disorders, serious, sometimes fatal crises can occur. The most common side effect is bone and muscle ache.
So why go back there? If you'd rather be home, ask your doctor about Neulasta Onpro.
Isn't that supposed to be fun to watch on TV? The big moment has finally arrived.
Only on NBC. Sunday night with Megyn Kelly. Sharp, strong journalism and the power of NBC News. Sunday night with Megyn Kelly. Sundays at 7, 6 Central on NBC.
We're back with surprising news from one of our friends and former colleagues here at NBC News. TV and radio host Maria Menounos announced she was recently diagnosed with a brain tumor. Fortunately, it was benign, but it comes as her mother battles brain cancer. NBC's Joe Fryer has their story.
Over the past year, while helping her mother battle stage 4 brain cancer, Maria Menounos could tell something was wrong with her own body. So she went to her doctor.
I said, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but I feel like I have a brain tumor like my mom.
In an exclusive People magazine story, Menounos reveals that